Hi, I'm Marissa.
And I'm Natalie.
And we're the Food Sleuths.
Today we'll be talking about the California drought.
We'll be counting down 10 interesting facts to educate you about what's going on.
The majority of people don't understand its severity, but by the end of the video, you'll be an expert on the California drought.
Let's get started.
Today we're going to be talking about the drought California is facing.
We'll be giving you some outrageous facts on the California drought, interviewing the public on their opinion of the drought, and even interviewing a sustainability expert.
We wanted to see what random people know about the drought, so we interviewed people about what they know.
What do you know about the California drought?
That it hasn't rained a whole lot in 3 years.
I know that we're not getting a whole lot of water, particularly up north.
The water levels are low throughout the state.
What do you think someone could do to address the California drought?
Probably conserve more water.
There's all sorts of land and water laws that need to be addressed.
I would say just cut back on water usage.
I think we need improvements in our agriculture system and how water is distributed to farmers throughout the state.
I think we just have to be really careful and conserve and just be very aware of our water usage.
You shouldn't use so many water.
How do you think the California drought affects your daily life?
Food prices.
Shortages of, having water coming to your houses.
It doesn't affect my daily life right now. We conserve water already.
It seems like what's going to happen is the price of produce is going to start going up as that starts getting impacted.
We have now arrived at the part of the video where we will spit out 10 facts and let your brain slurp them up. Let the countdown commence.
Fact number 10. Guess what? The drought is even visible in space. That means that the lack of rainfall is changing the health of the land, from green to brown.
Fact number 9. 80% of California's water supply is used for agriculture. What that means is the drought is heavily affecting our food production.
Fact number 8. The drought has been going on for 2 years officially. Many scientists report that the drought has been occurring unrecognized by the public. This has been happening under our noses. That's scary.
Fact number 7. More than half of all the fruits, nuts, and vegetables in the United States are produced by the Golden State. Why should you care? Well, picture this. The drought will make your local grocery store be half empty.
Fact number 6. More than 48 inches of rain between now and June 30th would be needed in order to reach the average rainfall per year. That's an average of 0.43 inches of rain each day through the end of April.
Fact number 5. The year's drought is the most extreme drought recorded in the state of California in 500 years.
Fact number 4. 40% of jobs in the Central Valley revolve around agriculture. This means the drought will have a really bad effect on California's employment rate.
Fact number 3. 500,000 acres of farmland could go unplanted, and because of this, the state could lose $5 billion in agriculture profits just this year.
Fact number 2. In 4 months, 17 California communities could run out of water because of this epic drought. That means Sonoma County and Napa County might run out of water. Sorry, wine lovers.
And now, our number 1 fact. The drought might make your food prices go up by 3.5%. Strawberries, peanuts, almonds, wine, all of your favorite foods might put a hole in your wallet.
We spoke with Aaron Pope, manager of sustainability programs at the California Academy of Sciences.
From a scale of 1 to 10 about how concerned we should be about this drought, I think we're at a 10. Well, the drought is going to have a huge impact on farmers and everyone who buys food. As you probably know, we get a lot of our food from California, and right now farmers are having to let fields lie fallow, or they're having to let certain types of crops die. They're having to think about planting different types of crops. Food prices are going to go up. You're going to have a lot of different impacts here. So the good news is that there's a lot of different things that farmers can do in California to help conserve water and change the situation. And as a matter of fact, they've actually been doing quite a bit of it already. So it's not that the farmers have been sitting around and not really being proactive about this issue. They have installed a lot of drip irrigation. They've thought about changing the different types of crops they grow, but they need to do more of that. They need to do more drip irrigation. There are various ways that you can manage soil, which means that the soil itself will store water deep underneath in the roots and the soil structure for many, many years and make areas more drought resistant. There are changes you can make to the types of trees you're planting. So farmers have a lot of different options that they can use to really conserve water. And that's going to be really important because it's not just the farmers that we're looking at, we're also looking at the salmon fisheries and the local coastal communities. So there's a lot of different people who need to have enough water, a lot of different communities, and it's not all about the farmers, but they have the biggest impact on the situation right now. Organic farmers and sustainable farmers focus on healthy soil. They're really working to make sure that their soil is rich in nutrients and microlife. And what happens when you have soil like that is that type of soil actually tends to hold water for long periods of time deep within it and also within the roots of the plants and the trees. And so organic farmers are in many ways much more resilient to drought than industrial farmers. Industrial farmers need that constant piping of water, whereas organic and natural farmers actually are better buffered from it. So I actually think that's a big reason that we should consider using more organic farming practices.
Now we know how the drought is affecting agriculture, so what can we do to use less water?
Here are some quick tips. Take shorter showers. If it's yellow, let it mellow. Turn off the tap when you're not using it. Don't waste water on watering lawns, or consider something else such as getting native plants.
Also, get involved. Take action to change current legislation regarding water policies.
With food consumption, you should eat organic and local because these are the farms that use their water effectively.
Thank you. See you guys next time, and subscribe if you guys want to be more environmentally conscious.